Hello, organic listeners, and welcome to another great episode of Organic the Podcast. My name is Kia Santiago, and I am your host. Today, we're talking about business. We are continuing the mini series Back to Business. This is actually going to be the last mini series episode in this Back to Business series. So I hope that you guys have taken great notes and that I have given you guys some jewels of information and knowledge. So go ahead and grab something to write with, a good snack, maybe something to keep you dehydrated, not dehydrated, to keep you hydrated. And let's just dive on in. Today's episode, I want to talk about licensing and the fee of licensing. I live in the state of Virginia, the Hampton Roads area. It really all depends on exactly what kind of license you want to get. I have just a regular business license. That business license for me is $50 a month. It's also based on how much you think you're going to sell, So I want to say the number is from like 0 to 10,000. Your business license would be like $50. If you think you're going to do more than that in sales, then your business license will increase in pricing. Your business license is something, the fee you actually pay yearly. Now, here in the state of Virginia, there's a calendar year already set up. So if you get your business license, say like I got my business license in August. My business license is valid from August to the end of the year. And I still had to pay $50, although I didn't have my business license for the full year. It's because there's already a set calendar date on business license. So, some people be like, oh, well, that's just a waste of money to pay $50 for a few months. I'd rather just wait and get my business license at the start of the calendar year. And that way I just pay $50 for the whole year. To each his own. I was really excited to get back into business. I've had my business license several times before. And each and every time I just felt like there was something different that I should be doing when it came to my business. And I'm not even going to lie. Sometimes I got distracted. Sometimes I wasn't motivated. Sometimes I wasn't focused. And I just kept renewing my business license without an actual plan or idea that I wanted to kind of go with. Although I've done business plans and I've had business plans, honestly, sometimes I just really lost track of my business mind. I got wrapped up in other things. So when I renewed my business license this time, I was very strategic in the way that I went about it. And I'm really happy with how things are going right now. There are not a lot of fees attached to your business license. You pay that one set fee when you first get your business license, and then you pay that fee every year. Now, of course, you have to file taxes on your business, and that's a whole nother can of worms that we're not even going to get into. But that main fee to obtain your business license, like I said, it's where I am, it's $50. I would say check with your treasurer's office or business office, depending on what state you're in, because the fee can go anywhere from like $30 on up to $100. So again, just check with your state to see what your business license fee is. Okay. Now, guys, I know last time we talked about if you're going to be an INC, a LLC, or sole proprietorship. I just want to touch on that one more time to let you guys know that at any time, if you start off as a sole proprietorship, you can change to a LLC or INC whenever you're ready. Okay. We also talked a little bit about marketing. Marketing is going to either make your business or break your business. You have to market your business. That is something that I am currently working on right now and always looking for new inventive ideas when marketing myself. because um, if you don't market yourself or your business, it's kind of just like the blind leading the blind. No one knows you're out there. No one knows that you exist. And as I said before, social media is kind of like the world's eyes. So I say, depending on whatever your business is, find some of those groups like on Facebook or Instagram, whatever books cater, excuse me, not books, whatever groups cater to your particular business, join those groups. And even if the people aren't local, it does not matter, because word of mouth travels. And sometimes your best clientele may not even be in the same area that you're in, but they're going to support you. Okay. I also don't want anyone to get down or feel defeated if they feel like, their family and friends aren't supporting you. There are more than enough strangers in the world that is ready to support you. So don't let that be a hindrance for you. Okay. Last but not least, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about my businesses. So my business name is Signature Events. It's kind of like my umbrella, okay? Under Signature Events, people automatically assume, oh, she's an event planner because of the name of my business. When I first started my business many, many, many years ago, I was doing event planning. I love the whole aspect of planning an event, from the financial end to the decorations to bringing in the people and then just seeing everything pulled together. It's awesome. It's amazing. But the more that I did that, I kind of I felt that it really wasn't a passion. And I think we should all do something that we are passionate in, because if you're passionate about something, you're going to continue to do it. Also, when I was doing Signature Events, it was really hard to find people who had the passion and the drive that I did. So I ended up doing a lot of things by myself. I really couldn't build a solid team, and that hurt my business. So I went back to the drawing board and I decided I want to keep the Signature Events name. I just want to change up the logo a little bit, and I'm no longer going to plan events. But because I love doing events and I love gatherings, instead of me planning them, I host them now. So I'm simply the host. If you have a party or a function or a gathering and you want to be able to chill and relax, but you want to make sure, your guests are taken care of and that they have the directions that they need and the things that they need in order to enjoy the party, that's where I come in. I'm the hostess with the mostest. And I find that I love that even more than planning the event, because I'm such a social person. I guess it's called the social butterfly. I'm such a social butterfly that in this position, just being the host, I get to talk to so many different people in so many different environments in different ways. And it's just amazing how you can network with people. And so for me, that has definitely become a passion and something that I really love to enjoy doing. Also, with Signature Events, I also sell home decor. It's called the Signature Collection. I customize home decor pieces from flower arrangement sets to candle sets, wine glasses, and then I can also put images or names or words on items as well, from pillows to blankets. Anything you think of, I can put an image or some type of wording on it. I also do some apparel where I sell t-shirts, and the t-shirt is kind of similar to, it's not similar to home decor because you can't wear home decor, but I can put images and words and labels and things like that on t-shirts as well. I'm hoping to have a t-shirt line, because I am vegan and I love t-shirts with different, just like funny vegan sayings on them. And not even just the vegan sayings, with everything going on with Black Lives Matter, I feel like this is a great way to express myself. So I do a lot of, Black Lives Matter t-shirts, or, my melanin is popping t-shirts, things for the culture. I really enjoy doing it. It allows me to be creative. It allows me to be expressive, and therefore I enjoy doing all of that. Okay. Also, under signature events, I've recently started doing homemade soaps and homemade bar scrubs. I would like to at some point get into, different types of homemade whip lotions and other just, holistic homemade body items, from, deodorant to toothpaste and things like that. I am new to the vegan world. I'm going probably on about 9 months now, and I no longer eat any meat or animal products or byproducts. I'm trying to switch over to that when it comes to things that I buy as well, such as, my cleaning products or things that I use like deodorant and lotion and stuff. I want to be more earthly conscious, if that makes sense. I want to be more, or should I say, I want to be less dependent on, these chemicals that they're putting in and everything. I did a podcast episode before called What's in Your Food? What's in Our Food? If you haven't checked that out, please go do so. It's a lot of great information in there. You would be really surprised what we are consuming and what we are giving our loved ones to consume. And I really think that if we step back and take the time and do our own research and do our due diligence, that we will cut out a lot of the things that we eat and a lot of the things that we feed our children and our loved ones. I know I'm rambling and I'm getting all over the place. And so going back to my business, Signature Events. So you guys know Signature Events is kind of like my umbrella. And under that, I have a variety of different things that I do. But I also have the podcast that you're currently listening to is called Organic Podcast. And I recently started a IG page called Organic Eats. That's with a Z at the end. And I recently started that just to show my vegan journey. And there's always ups and downs and highs and lows. And I want to share that with people because, becoming a vegan for me it wasn't just a health thing. It was just a reality for me. And I had several different health issues in the past, and I was just wasn't feeling very healthy and very well. And so I just wanted to try something different. We're born into a world where we are spoon-fed our history and our, surroundings and everything. And we're taught that this is who we are and this is where we come from. And that's not our reality. If we really, really, really want to know where we come from and know more about our history and our ancestors, we are going to have to dig deep to find that information, because people have covered this information up for millions of years or billions of years or hundreds of years, however many years. And it's going to, for us to really know, it's going to take us to want to know. Okay. You have people who are okay with just living the day-to-day life, but then you have people like myself who wants more. I want to know more. I want to know answers. And so that's where the Organic Podcast has come from. And in my past episodes, they've all been very informative. But I'm going to continue to uplift, educate, and motivate via my podcast, via any of my businesses. But that's just a little bit about me, about Signature Events, and also about organic. So there's also merchandise that you can buy for organic. I sell the aprons with the word, organic on it. You can get your name and other funny little sayings put on there. And yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys, for this episode of Back to Business. I hope you got some great information, some jewels, some knowledge, something that you can, take to the bank, something that you can pour into someone else. I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time out to listen to this episode of Organic Podcast. Until the next time, make sure you're following me on Facebook at Signature Events. Also, you can follow my personal page, which is Kia Santiago, and then Organic Conversations. Okay, that's all on Facebook. On Instagram, you can follow me at signatureevents757.com. That's also the website that you can shop as well. You can also follow me at Organic Eats. That's ORGANIKEATZ. And yeah, thanks for tuning in to another great episode. I hope it was informative to you all. And until the next time, take care. Be blessed.